Hi, and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we'll be cooking Thai glass noodle salad, or otherwise known as Woon Sen. So let's start cooking. Now we prepare the sauce for the Thai salad. Using a pestle and mortar, add in 15 grams of palm sugar. If you do not have palm sugar, you can use regular sugar or brown sugar, but palm sugar gives you a much better flavor. Add in 6 cloves of garlic. For the spiciness, I'm using 3 pieces of Thai bird's-eye chili, deseeded, because I want the spiciness without the heat. For the cilantro or the Chinese parsley, this is 20 grams, but I've separated the leaves from the stems. I'm only going to put the stems in. The leaves, I'm just going to mix it with the salad later. Once everything is in, we'll start to pound them together. We want to make this into a paste. This will take a little bit of time, and I'll show you how they look like in a while. If you do not have a pestle and mortar, you can use a food processor. You can chop them up finely, but using a pestle and mortar, you can actually bring out the juice and the flavor much better. Okay, this is done. Let me show you how it looks like. Something like this will be good. Now we'll transfer this into our lime as well as our fish sauce. I have with me over here the juice from 3 lime. Now we just scrape all this and add it in. Try to scrape out as much as you can. Now the sweetness, the spiciness, the tanginess, all depends on how you like it to be. If you like it a little bit more tangy, add in a little bit more lime, a little bit more spicy, add in a little bit more chili. Now we'll add in our fish sauce, 6 tablespoons of fish sauce, pour it in, mix it up well. I suggest you give this a taste to make sure that the spiciness, the tanginess, the savoriness is all what you want. If not, you can just add a little bit more chili for spiciness, a little bit more lime juice for the tanginess, as well as a little bit of this fish sauce if you want it more savory. Now we'll set this aside and I'll show you the next step. Now we're going to blanch our ingredients. Boil a pot of water. Make sure that your water is boiling. I'm using medium heat right now. Add in your glass vermicelli. This is 150 grams of it before I actually rehydrate this. Put it in. This will take about a minute or two. Just need to cook this for a little while. Move them around. It's pretty fast. Once they look like this and it's soft, it's almost done. Right? We just move this around a little bit. Now it's advisable to cut this after you cook this. And I think that it's easier to cut when I actually cook them. We drain them on a coriander like this. Right, you can see that it's a beautiful translucent. Cut them, drain them well, and then we'll place it on our mixing bowl. Using the same water, we'll blanch our seafood now. I have with me over here, with shell on, it's approximately 210 grams. And with the shell off, it's approximately 140 grams. Just put them all in. The amount of prawns depends on how much you want. You can use a little bit more, a little bit less. Makes no difference, no problem at all. Now we add in our squid, approximately 160 grams of this. Add it in also. So same thing, it depends on how much you want. You can use more or less, no problem. I'm using medium heat. You can use the same. Right, we'll remove them when it comes to a boil again, just to make sure that they are cooked. This is a very easy dish to cook for all your parties, including Christmas. Once the water is boiling, we'll remove the seafood. Make sure you drain them dry also. Once they are drained, we'll add them to our mixing bowl too. Now for this water, we'll pour away most of it, leaving just a little bit above the base. For our minced pork, we'll just pour off some of this. So just a little bit like this will be good enough. We add in our minced pork. If you do not take pork, you can change this into beef or chicken, no problem at all. 200 grams of this, put it in. You don't have to marinate the pork. Just add in 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. Just chop them up and mix them up like this until they are cooked. Using the same medium heat, we'll cook this until we do not see any redness. Stir them well so that they do not clump together. Once the pork has browned, we turn the heat up high. We want to evaporate part of the water, leaving some of this beautiful sauce for our vermicelli or our glass noodles. Keep stirring them around. We'll cook this for approximately 3 minutes or so. I'll show you how it looks like when I'm done with this. We've been frying the minced pork for approximately 3 minutes or so. The liquid left is only like this left, not really a lot left. Right, now we'll turn the heat off and I'll show you how I assemble the whole dish. Now we put the dish together. Put in your glass vermicelli first. Give it a cut, otherwise it will be too long. Right, something like this will be fine. Just separate them out. We'll add in our seafood, put everything in. Put in our minced pork, including the sauce. Add in your sliced onion. Slice them very thinly like this. I'm using 1.5 of a medium-sized onion. You can use a bigger one, and that will be only one. You can use yellow onions, red onions, no problem. Just put them here all in. Add in also 30 grams of dried shrimp. I've rehydrated them and chopped them coarsely like this. Just pour everything in. Add in also 120 grams of tomatoes. I'm using over here cherry tomatoes. If you do not have cherry tomatoes, regular tomatoes, they are fine too. Just put them all in. Add in the leaves of the Chinese parsley, or otherwise known as coriander. Pour in the sauce that we have prepared. Give it a light stir before you pour it all in. Now we'll mix this up. This is going to be so delicious. The spiciness, the tanginess, the savoriness of this. Even just by stirring this or mixing this up, you can actually smell all the glorious aroma coming from this dish. Beautiful. It has crunchiness. The texture is fantastic over here because we will still be adding in chopped peanuts, which give this a very nice crunch. So once you have mixed this all up, we'll add in our roasted peanuts, 80 grams of this. Just sprinkle them on top for the extra crunch. It's going to be so good. Now we just mix this up and it's time for our lunch. And now the dish is done, let's have a taste. Tanginess, a little bit of spiciness, savory, the freshness of the herbs, the prawns, the squid. This is really, really fantastic. This is something that's easily prepared. You can prepare the sauce the night before and then just assemble everything on the day that you have your party, and this is a great dish. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and now it's your turn to cook. See you, bye bye.